Now we are going to see 3 more sentences and how we use the pronoun en here. Now let us take this sentence. Isabelle veut acheter une autre chemise. So what is the noun here? It is chemise. Chemise means shirt, okay? Another shirt. Isabelle wants to buy another shirt. So what are we going to do here? We are going to replace this noun with en. And where do we place en? We place it before the verb. Now here you might have a slight confusion. This is also a verb and this is also a verb, right? So before which verb would you place it? That might be confusing. So what we do usually is we place it in between both the verbs. So Isabelle veut en acheter, and since it is an indefinite article, you have une here, so we write une. Isabelle veut en acheter une. Isabelle wants to buy one of it. So the slight change in this sentence is that since there are 2 verbs, we might be wondering where to insert en. So we write it in between the 2 verbs. Shall we move on to the next sentence? So this would be sentence number 4. The 5th sentence, Laura boit du coca. So what is the noun we are going to replace here? It is this. Now we are going to replace it with en. And where do we place en? Before the verb. The verb in this sentence is boit. So Laura en boit. Since it is a partitive article, we do not write it in the sentence. The sentence is over here. Laura en boit. And finally, the last sentence, je coupe de oignon. Je coupe de oignon. Now, the word we are going to replace is oignon. Do you remember the meaning of this? Means onions. Yes, we learnt it in the vegetables, les légumes. So the onions, we are going to replace it with en. And where do we place en? We place it before the noun. So je before the noun, en. Now there are 2 vowels here, so we would write this as Jean coupe. And now we need to write this word. When you have a number, it is written because it is definite. They tell you definitely two onions. So Jean coupe de. Okay, so I hope you have understood the use of the pronoun en. En replaces a noun that is introduced either by an indefinite article or a partitive article. So what do we do in the sentences? We recognize the noun that needs to be replaced and we replace it with en. We place en before the noun. And what would you do if there are, before the verb. And what would you do if there are 2 verbs in the same sentence? You would write it in between the 2 verbs. So this is a very simple concept. It is le pronom en. I hope you understood this, and we will learn more about this in the upcoming classes.